Hi, welcome to another installment of Tarot Tuesday. Wow, okay, where I, your host, Nia Nickerson, comes and gives you the vibes of the week. You already know what we do here. I'm going to pull some cards, we're going to read some energy, and I'm going to share that with you so that we can go through this week kind of feeling really good and feeling what we know we need to focus on. So I've had our clear quartz sitting on the deck, okay, and then I've also have our smoky quartz sitting around here too, just so we can cleanse, okay, my personal energy, the energy that's just around, so that we can go ahead and get a clear reading for this week. So Antennas Jewelz is sponsoring this video, okay. I am the owner and founder of Antennas Jewelz, so I felt like this would be kind of like a great segment to have for my customers. So if you're here for the first time, that is exactly what we do here. Okay, so before we start, I'm just gonna go ahead and set my intentions on this deck and these crystals so that they know what their job is to do. And I'm gonna go ahead and just clear the energy from the last reading that we had and go ahead and bring in some new energy. Okay, so we went ahead and cleansed the deck, and we cleansed our personal energy as well, so that it's not just a reading for me because I am the one shuffling the cards. Okay, so you guys are going to see me shuffle. I realize now that I should probably have this camera view, this hand view pointing this way, because I shuffled with my right hand, not my left hand. So we're gonna try to do it this way. All right, with not too many things in the background, hopefully. All righty, you guys don't need to say none of that. Okay, oops. All righty. Boom, now we're shuffling. All right, so you're gonna see me shuffle. Yeah, this is, you already know, Tarot Tuesday. This is how we usually do it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so obviously it's been a very long time since we've seen each other. Whoa, okay, that fell out, even though I tried not to. And so with that being said, it's probably gonna be a big reading. I don't know, just based on how many cards just fell out on that first round. Hope everybody has had a very good couple of weeks. I just came off a vacation, maybe like 2 weeks ago, so that's where I've been at. I was in Austin, Texas, having a blast. And I went to DreamCon. It was really fun, and it really made me feel like I really need to get back on my shit. Yeah, we're coming harder than we ever came before. And I say that I feel like every week, but this time, you know, we actually are coming harder. So just realized I did not push record for the first part of that shuffle. So the first few cards did fall out already, but we're gonna do it like 1 or 2 more times. And yeah, that way you guys can see and actually see like, oh, she did watch her shuffle and she said she had on the hand view, so how the freak did she forget? Who knows? But yeah, we're just gonna let a few more cards fall out because you guys know what? I have been MIA and you guys deserve a good reading. Okay, one more. One just flew out. You guys deserve it, and I'm gonna give it to you. So, you know, whoa, that was not correct. Let me go ahead and move that. Okay, but yeah, I hope everybody's had. There we go, one more, and that was the last one. It just knew I was about to repeat myself and what I was about to say, so they were like, "Girl, bye. You're not about to say all that again." All right, so let's see. These are our cards. I'm seeing some repeats. These are our cards for the week. We have Meteorite. We have Jet. We have Black Tourmaline. We have Diamond. Okay. We have Vanadinite. Okay. Vanadinite. We have Amber. We love some Amber. Astrophyllite. And we have some Smokey Quartz. Yup. And then we have some Sugilite. Sugilite, guys. Sugilite. Yay, Sugilite. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. You know how the last time, well, I recorded this video, but I never posted it. But the last time we had a video, the number was 10. And it's funny that this time that the number is 9. So we're gonna, you know, towards the end of the video, see what that number means. But this week we have 9 cards. And I'm not gonna lie, just already based on what I know about these, it's looking like we are cleansing this week. I'm just saying, that's just what I'm giving, just based on face value of what crystals did come out and what stones did come out. All right, so we have 9. We have Amber, Astrophyllite, Smokey Quartz, Sugilite, Jet, Black Tourmaline, Meteorite, Diamond, and Vanadinite. Okay, those are the 9 cards that we have this week. Okay, so let's kind of get into what these cards are and like the overall energy of them. So Black Tourmaline, protect your light. Protect your light, Black Tourmaline. Who needs it? Everyone. Okay. Diamond. All right. Shine your brightest. Shine your brightest. Who needs it? Who doesn't? That's what it says. Who doesn't? Okay. Vanadinite. Break through your big blocks. Break through your big blocks. Okay. Who needs it? Those lacking self-discipline. Vanadinite. Astrophyllite. We have Astrophyllite. Okay. Unlock your highest potential. Who needs it? Anyone with a permission slip for an intergalactic field trip. So anybody who needs to get out of this earthly plane. All right, Amber, recharge your good vibes. Recharge your good vibes. Who needs it? Tree people, old souls, anyone gearing up for a long, dark winter. As in, long, dark winter doesn't have to mean quite literally. It could mean like anybody feeling like they're about to go through the motions, the course. Like you already know you're about to have one of those times. It might be one of those level up times. Okay, Smokey Quartz, y'all. Arm your spiritual warrior. Who needs it? Glass half empty types, space cadets. Okay, arm your spiritual warrior, Smokey Quartz. Sugilite, stretch the limits of your imagination. Who needs it? Anyone planning on escape from the confines of space and time. Sounds like Astrophyllite to me. Stretch the limits of your imagination with Sugilite. Jet, claim your space. Okay, who needs it? Empaths, witchy types. Claim your space. Meteorite, okay? Connect to your star stuff. All right? Who needs it? Children of the stars. So basically everybody. Connect to your star stuff. Meteorite. All right. Those were our 9 cards. Meteorite. Jet. Sugilite. Smokey Quartz. Amber. Astrophyllite. Vanadinite. Diamond, and Black Tourmaline. Those are our 9 cards. Okay, Black Tourmaline, Diamond, Vanadinite, Astrophyllite. I love the way that looks. Can y'all, close up, can y'all see that? I love the way this looks. Oh, maybe I gotta, Astrophyllite, boom. Look at the way that looks, guys. That's so cool. Look at the way that looks. Okay, we got Amber, we got Smokey Quartz, and we have Sugilite and Jet. Okay, and then we have Meteorite. Cool. So you already know what comes next. I am about to arrange the cards into kind of similar energies and kind of get an overall message of what this card pool is trying to give us. So I'm about to arrange these cards and kind of similar energy, similar messages, and kind of get an overall type of an overall theme, an overall message that so I can give to you guys. Okay, so give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Alrighty, that actually didn't take me very long to do. So we have 4 different groups. I always have like 4 to 5, but I have 4 different groups, okay? Always, and every single time we pull cards, we always have a group that starts off with protection. Always starts off with protection, okay? Protect your light, black tourmaline, arm your spiritual warrior, Smokey Quartz. It always, to me, it should always start this way. Protecting yourself first, because before you open yourself up to anything new, any new experiences, make sure you are okay with this and you are protected first and foremost in any endeavor, any type of new change, anything that you're about to go through. Protection should always come first, and that should be always in your mind. Not something that you should be always like, oh, am I protected? Is this going to be safe for me? But it's more so going in with the mindset that this is for the betterment of you, and that whatever you decide to do from this point on, that you're making sure that you're protecting yourself and making sure you're guarding yourself from any, like, I don't want to even say evil or negative forces, but some unwanted effects. That's what I always want to say. So protect your light, black tourmaline, arm your spiritual warfare, Smokey Quartz. Both of these here are very good cleansing crystals. So if you need to kind of get rid of anything that's not serving you, or kind of protect yourself from unwanted energy exchanges or things that you're really not trying to participate in, these are really two good crystals that I always keep handy with me. Like I said, I always keep some Smokey Quartz on deck. Ooh. And Smokey Quartz comes in a variety of colors, okay? It can be this dark. You can't see it, but it can be this dark. It can be this dark, or it can be see-through as much as this picture. So it all just depends. All right, protect yourself first. All right, and after you protect yourself, you need to address these things that you're protecting yourself from, okay? Vanadinite, break through your big blocks. Amber, recharge your good vibes, okay? You need to come back to yourself, okay? Push out what's blocking you from achieving what you want to do, doing what you want to do. What's holding you back? Are there any bad habits? Are there any habits that aren't serving you anymore? Are there any activities that you used to do that aren't serving you anymore too? So like certain things like that, like things that you're participating in, giving your energy to that aren't serving you anymore, because they might have been serving you in the past, but now they might be causing a blockage, okay? So break through your big blocks. Or maybe you've been struggling with something, or you've wanted to been starting something. You wanted to start something, get more consistent at something, but you just feel like something's been holding you back yourself, or you feel like, there's always every other excuse that you put in front of what you wanted to do. And those mindsets are blocking you. So break through your big blocks, okay? And after you break through them, you're going to recharge your good vibes, okay? You're going to recharge your good vibes, because before you move on to doing anything or changing anything or really having these changes stick throughout your life, you are really going to need to recharge your good vibes. And that's just consistent. That's just with anything, okay? Not even when you're about to do something new, but making sure you're taking the time daily to making sure you're recharging and you're bringing yourself back to balance, okay? It's all about balance, okay? So Amber, recharge your good vibes. Vanadinite, break through your big blocks. Two important things. That is our second step after protection. All right. After that, we're going to move on to what should you be doing? Where are we going from here on out? It's always kind of how it goes with these messages. It's always protect yourself. What should we do after protecting ourselves? Where are we going to make the good changes for our energy? And then what type of changes are we now trying to bring in? So we're pushing something out. It's always pushing something out after the protection. Now what are we bringing in that's more positive and more serving, okay? We have, let's see, which one do I want to say first? Stretch the limits of your imagination. Before, to me that just always means reach new mindsets. Come to a new mindset. Are there any old non-serving mindsets now? Stretch your imagination. There's probably some things that you haven't been thinking about recently, or there might be some new information that you've been presented that you can now use to your advantage, okay? So Sugilite, stretch the limits of your imagination. After that, I really want to say connect to your star stuff. Meteorite. This is a new card. We've never had this before. Meteorite, connect to your star stuff. All right, you've expanded the limits of your imagination. So now you need to connect to something that's bigger than you, something that you've never thought of before, something that you've never seen before, something you never, has occurred to you to be like, yo, maybe that is something I can do and I can pursue, okay? Because it's your star stuff, all right? Sometimes we like to like bring ourselves down and be like, no, we're just regular, but no. Everybody has that quality about them that makes you so unique and so different and so just you. So connect with that. We're all different. Connect to your star stuff. What makes you a star, okay? Connect to your star stuff. And then after that, I want you to unlock your highest potential because you've connected with it. You've seen it. You've observed it. Now you need to unlock it, okay? Bring that to your reality. Unlock your highest potential, Astrophyllite, okay? So it's funny because both of these cards are like these stones, these crystals, these specimens come from kind of like outer space. Like they are formed and they come from out of space. So it's funny to me how these cards are talking about connecting to something bigger and something higher than you, like connecting to like universal level type ideals, like the star quality about you or your highest potential. These two cards come from out of this world. So of course they literally deal with unlocking your highest potentials or deal with you finding your highest energy and aligning to it. So Meteorite and Astrophyllite, connect to your star stuff, Meteorite, and unlock your highest potential with Astrophyllite. All this to me deals with, like I said, finding the highest energy and aligning with it. So imagine yourself in the place that you want to be and stretch it to as far as you can and align with that energy. What does that person do? What does that ideal person look like? What are the things they do every day? Like that's to me what this means. So like, yeah. And then our last group we have always deals with the after effects of bringing in that new stuff, okay? So we have Claim Your Space with Jet. I want to talk about this one first because you've unlocked your highest potentials. You're now aligning with the highest energy that you see yourself in. And now it's time to claim your space. It's time to start enacting these things that you imagine yourself doing or this highest version of yourself doing, okay? And taking that and really claiming it and living in that space and seeing it as your own. Like this is yours. This is your life. This is where you see yourself, okay? Jet, claim your space. And then after that, just shine your brightest. Diamond, shine your brightest, okay? Who's gonna stop you? No one. As long as you feel good and you feel like you're shining and your energy is right, who is to come in and say that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, okay? Live in that truth, live in that moment, claim that space, and then shine your brightest in it, okay? So Jet, claim your space. Diamond, shine your brightest. Yay! So overall, protect yourself, protection always, okay? Remove your big blocks, remove all that bad energy. We're not dealing with that anymore. Something's been blocking you guys. So make sure you're acknowledging what's been blocking you and making sure you're not ignoring it. And then make sure once you've removed those blocks, you recharge your good vibes. You need a good recharge. You need to go sit in the sun, get some vitamin D, okay? Drink a lot of water, making sure you're doing everything that you need to do to put your body back in balance and recharge those good vibes, okay? That was Amber and Vanadinite. And then after that, we're stretching the limits of our imagination and we're seeing ourselves at the highest level that we can and are aligning ourselves with the highest energy. So Astrophyllite, unlocking our highest potential. Okay, Meteorite, connecting to our star stuff. And Sugilite, stretching the limits of our imagination. Before we can do either one of these two in terms of connecting to our highest self, we have to first expand our consciousness and expand our imagination in the way we think. Sugilite has to go first. Then after that, we can connect and visualize ourselves in the highest point, okay? That is what we have to do in order to get there. We have to see it first and then align with it. And then after that, we're going to claim it as ours because it is ours. We saw ourselves there. It's our imagination, our thoughts, how we want to align ourselves, and we're gonna shine bright there. Once we claim our space with Jet, we're going to shine our brightest there with diamond, okay? We're shining our brightest. And that is the reading for Tarot Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and get the number for you guys. So the number of the week was 9. We had 9 cards this week. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we have kind of the energy that 9 is giving off and kind of how it relates to this reading. So from what I've gathered, 9 definitely correlates to the cards that we chose this week. So overall, even if you just think about what number 9 is, number 9 is the end of the single digit numbers, but the beginning of a new stage of numbers. So with that overall theme, the number 9 kind of encapsulates the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So 9 is the last number of the single digits, but it doesn't mean the end of the journey. It just means the end of this one cycle or one journey and moving on to the next one. So if you bring that back to the reading that we had, okay, this kind of sounds like the ending of one cycle, because we started off with protecting ourselves and kind of banishing all of the blocks that we had and kind of realizing these blocks and what they're doing to us. And then pushing all of that out to bring in something new and visualizing us somewhere in a new cycle where we're aligning ourselves to our highest potential. That sound familiar? So we're kind of ditching an old way of life or completing this cycle by acknowledging all of the things that aren't serving us and then learning to bring in this new, more positive, more serving energy, and then aligning with that, and then taking that and then going on to this new journey and shining our brightest and claiming our space in this new way of thinking, a new way of putting ourselves and aligning with ourselves. So kind of relates to, it really does relate, the number 9 really does relate to the kind of the reading that we just had. So it's like the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, and kind of taking all of the lessons that we learned previously throughout all of the cycle and applying it to our next one. So that relates to number 9 because 9 is the last single digit. So it's taking all of the energies and all of the lessons and everything that comes with the 1s, the 2, the 3, the 4, and applying it to when it gets to that next cycle of numerical digits. So that to me brings this whole entire reading together. It makes sense why number 9 and why we have 9 cards and why this is the message that we're giving. So please let's make sure that we are bringing this cycle that we're into a close, and we're recognizing, okay, the patterns that aren't serving us. We're protecting ourselves, and we are then banishing all of our blocks. We are really in tune about what's not serving us, and then we're going to bring in all of the things that we do feel like is going to serve us and align us to the highest version of ourselves, where we want to be, where we see ourselves, where we want to be at. And then once we align ourselves with that, we really start enacting that in our reality. That's how we claim our space and we shine like diamonds, and we go into our new cycle and as a new person, a new being, okay? With number 9, where we start, when we get to 10, okay? When we get to the new set of digits and a new set of numbers, we're now on a new level. So that is our reading for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. I've been your host, Nia Nickerson, okay? Owner, founder of Antennas Jewelz. Go check me out. Thank you again for tuning in. Please tune in next week. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Antennas Jewelz channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, basically any social media. I'm down below, okay? All the links will be there. All the crystal information will be there. And I'm also relaunching my website, so that will be soon. And my website will include not only a place to shop, but also a blog that you can learn more about your crystals, okay? Check out all of that coming really soon. And once again, I'm so grateful for you guys tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. And bye.